Bit of a problem. The shortcut is not so much of a shortcut.
This has been day 10 of the Essex Ways, a 400-kilometre walking adventure to discover some of the county's best places and stories and prove there's a lot more here than meets the eye. I started in the marshes of Hamford Water, earmarked as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, a service stop for millions of migratory birds each year. A great place to spend International Dawn Chorus Day. I heard 19 different birds in 10 minutes, including the marsh warbler. Warb, warb, warb. I took a shortcut, which turned out not to be a shortcut. Good job I had Boann, who got me across safely. After a few more misadventures, I arrived in Walton, where I headed straight for a caff and got a fry-up, along with some local tips from a lovely bunch, including pims and hymns at the church next door. Testify! I walked along the Walton backwater, where the legendary Essex serpent was once sighted, as well as the ghost of a sea captain who still haunts the town. At the Naas Peninsula, I met Paul, who has been holidaying here since childhood, and Simon, leading an A-level geography group to study the effects of coastal erosion on the cliffs. There used to be a medieval village and church here, all lost to the waves, a potent reminder of the challenges faced by coastal communities. I had no luck finding prehistoric fossils on the beach, but I did find some in the Naas Tower, built in 1720 and still thriving as a tea room and art gallery. I saw incredible views over Essex, a live feed of a nesting kestrel, and some locally made Essex artwork. Green steel! I dodged the rain by hitting the amusements on Walton Pier. After failing to win anything, I walked along the coast of Frinton, a self-described genteel town built with modernism in mind and a tight-knit community fiercely protecting the local spirit and thriving independent businesses. It didn't even have a pub until the year 2000. I went into this pub looking for stories. What happened next was such a whirlwind, I have no footage. After getting some great local tips from people at the bar, I joined a table of brilliant golden oldies who told the most sensational stories about their colourful lives, many of which are not fit to be repeated here. One beer turned into 4, and Peter kindly offered to put me up for the night, but not before we went to his Italian restaurant across the street, which was pretty damn lively. This is where I met Amira, who stopped dancing to ABBA for just long enough to share her heartfelt story of moving from Egypt to Essex. I hadn't made it to Holland-on-Sea as planned, but it had been a very fruitful day indeed. Next, it's on to Clacton, Jaywick and St Osyth for Bank Holiday Monday on Essex's Sunshine Coast. See you tomorrow.